The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick it off to get things started.
Let's see what it did in the conference, man.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. On the run, it's Durham. Shows him the stiff arm. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. LSU quick to the line.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in the game's 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. And in an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down.
Love that. Nice nice hands and also beautiful awareness by the receiver to make that grab in bounds.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Damn, pick a play, bro. God damn.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. The quick out. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Austin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got
What?
it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's it. And he'll take it to the house.
Wow, that's crazy.
Touchdown, Auburn.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've
I
got
knew
guys
that
that
shit
are
was crazy.
dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Get your asses out the hallway.
Point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here he comes out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Man,
A
what?
beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking for a deep man.
That's it.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Durham.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And the Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right.
Threw to the wrong fucking receiver.
Incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's Alston. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro.
Your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the toss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive game. Now let's go get 7.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long. Now
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
And the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. LSU 20.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Take this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going right to work up top. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going instead.
Oh, man.
Handed to his offense at the 38.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Oh, it's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Dura. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play.
Oh, we passed the 50. Let's get it. We are past the fucking 50. I don't want 3. I want 6.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
How to throw that
now
ball
it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And that is just an attitude
Yeah.
run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout.
Wow.
Touchdown, Auburn!
He holds on to that ball. My dude dropped the ball.
Put 6 on the board.
I don't understand this shit.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. 1 play, put it in the end zone just like that. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They go to the ground, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short
not gonna work.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout.
Hey, what the
Got it
fuck,
in the middle.
bro?
It's Singleton. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Like
Damn, I'm playing on this nigga level right now.
They're just being carved.
Ain't no fucking way,
No
man.
shot. They have no idea.
You get that sorry as shit on third down
He's
every
on fire.
fucking time.
Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Gets it away off his back foot. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Creates a little room. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tries again to get it in. He works Fights his way ever closer all the way down.
Oh my God, bro. You gotta be kidding me,
Well, he
man.
gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third
Oh,
trying to hand
man.
it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Off play action. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. A field goal here would make it a two-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on touchdown Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal
Fucking
job.
course, bro. I knew they was finna do
By
some
the
bullshit.
offensive line.
They ain't got not one
Love to
linebacker
see
in that
a team
bitch. Man, look at this shit,
respond
man.
to their coach's confidence.
Oh, this shit's so ass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
They was trying to keep this nigga in the fucking game.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. He only needs a sliver of daylight. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle with Singleton. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Power football with the run.
Running that ball, though.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Might get us our
It's
ass,
been a
man.
surprise today for this offense.
You ain't running that
coming into the
motherfucking
game,
ball.
We all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but
Wide open spaces. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the back. And how
Get out of the
about
kitchen.
that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
and these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and
Get
start making
out
plays.
of the hallway.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. And he was off to the
Boom,
races,
right
and
there
he
on
gets
the-
it to the 45.
As the head coach of this
Oh
team,
my
this is
God, this
one
dude threw the ball
positive you're gonna
directly
take
in my
away from this
direction,
game is that
man.
your players don't quit.
This shit can't
and they're
get
still
no
willing
more
to fight.
sorrier
There's
than
obviously
this.
a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business.
Look at this
Catch
shit.
inside the 30 and still
This
running.
nigga is throwing the ball directly at me, man, every fucking time. And they let him get it.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Wants to throw on third down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. He wants to, the fake, and he wants to throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
LSU 40, Auburn 27.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He fires a bullet to the right.
Shit, bro.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. LSU right back to the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On the move at the 30. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one
back on stale.
Zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Durham. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. at 38, and these guys are on the move. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Direct snap. It's Durham. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our